Everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekend guidance, sorry. So this is from the 18th through to the 20th of July 2025. I'm using the Wizard's Tarot, and I will pull you some of my very own flower guidance cards as well. So just keep an open mind with all of the readings. If it resonates with you directly, then great. If not, you might hear about it somewhere along the line. It might be closely connected with you in some kind of way. So let's just see how things are panning out for you. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So this is somebody that could be sitting in their emotions this weekend. I kind of feel like it's about what steps to take next. Could be to do with the Queen of Cups here as well. I kind of feel like this is a power couple as such. Definitely feels like new beginnings here for male and female energies. Queen and King of Cups sitting there. So this is a couple. This is a divine connected couple. This is a couple that shares the feelings and emotions here. But again, we could have a highly intuitive female that is kind of trying to figure out what's going on with the male here, and it is about some new beginnings here somewhere along the line, or next step into something, because we've got the Empress here as well. Now the Empress can also indicate pregnancy for a lot of people. It can talk about birth, rebirth, that kind of thing as well, but it is about that focus on new beginnings. It's focusing on what you want together, that kind of thing as well. This is you pouring your heart and soul out to, everything that's going on around you at the moment. So there is a need for understanding. There is a need for listening. There is a need for compassion here as well. I'm getting tongue-tied with my words. So whoever I'm dealing with is not finding things difficult to express their feelings and emotions very well. But we've got somebody here that is, like I say, highly intuitive, highly in tune there, knowing that something's up, or something's going on, but hasn't quite put their finger on it yet, because we've got the other person that's just inside themselves, like, yeah. But this is, I kind of like whether the male's confused here. It could be the male that's confused about what they want. But we could have the couple there basically looking at their future in some kind of way, or even if you're not in a relationship yet, this is somebody that's coming in that's going to be on your wavelength, on your level. It's going to fulfill those emotional and physical connections that you're after here. Yeah. For some of you guys, there's definitely a need to express your feelings and emotions in some kind of way. So look out, again, there could be proposals, there could be, let's talk about the next steps of our relationship, that kind of thing. Let's talk about where we want to go, where we want to be, that kind of thing. Because someone is finding it difficult to express their feelings and emotions in that sense. So just watch out for those kind of energies. And even if this isn't like a close partner, it could be to do with anybody in and around your life, wanting to move forward, but not sure whether they've got the support or not, or, all of these question marks that are up in the air at the moment. And those for you that are single, like I said, there is somebody coming in who's going to be on your wavelength, who's going to be your equal, basically, who's going to want the same as what you want. I don't know, it's a test of feelings and emotions here, and expressing them in some kind of way. You don't have to put on a false mask in any kind of way. This is about you being yourself 100%. This is about accepting and loving yourselves fully. It's about expressing that. So again, some of you are wanting to grow and extend your family in some kind of way, or even, work with family. Let's just have a look. They're definitely heating up, hotting up anyhow. Okay, we've got the Judgment and we've got the Four of Wands. So yeah, this is about the stability and security of your future. That's what I'm seeing. And I do feel like the right judgment call will be made. It's talking about reflections here. What did I say about your equal? Someone that's on your wavelength, on your pathway, who is literally mirroring what you want. So any doubts or any questions that are in your mind, this person does want exactly what you want. They're on the same level as you. It's just bit of a lack of communication or communication block. And whoever's in their head could be kind of like feeling left out in the cold here just a little bit, which is odd, which is causing some insecurities in some kind of way. When we get that people are generally very much in their head thinking too much. You know, you've got something good that's going on here. You're talking about your future, but then there's that like cold shoulder, getting a cold shoulder kind of feel. What is that? Why? You need to find out why. You need to understand why. But generally I feel like this will get sorted out. So whatever is up in the air, is to do with someone's feelings and emotions, but fears there as well at the same time. But like I say, I kind of feel like you've manifested something amazing here. It's on the right track. It's on the right pathway. This is a big yes. This is a big go for it. And a good result that's coming from it as well. There's blessings here in some kind of way. Again, there could be a proposal of some kind around you. Now, it doesn't have to be about relationships. This could be about your work career side of things. It could be any part of your life, basically. That was really odd, and I don't know why that camera froze in. That is really odd. Anyhow, maybe there's a sign within that. Okay, there's some lessons here. There are some lessons. Maybe someone's not learning their lesson. Maybe somebody's just not opening up their heart fully. They're scared. They're worried. They're worried that it's all going to be taken away from them in some kind of way. You got something handed to you on a plate, and someone's freaked out big time. But are they, again, there's a lack of trust here somewhere along the line, and there's a sense of tiptoeing around. Now, for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, maybe somebody's lying about their feelings and emotions in some kind of way, or have done in the past, and maybe you're kind of got a lot going on in your head and in your mind because of this. You know, you haven't quite fully healed from it. You haven't learned the lessons from it. You haven't learned to trust. And so we've got about 1,000 billion things there going on up here, and it's causing some kind of fear. But what I'm seeing is a blessing. You've got something handed to you on a plate here. This talks about happiness being, you know, overwhelmed a little bit here as well. But someone is fearing the worst. Definitely fearing the worst. Maybe they're just expecting everything to go bottoms up again, because it did do in the past, so it's going to happen again. So I'm going to sit there and think about this forever because, you know, I haven't moved on, I haven't moved forward kind of energy. That's not the way to flow in life. That is not the way to flow. Good, honest, open communication about your feelings, because I'm telling you, there's something amazing here. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. I don't feel you will. It's just when someone overthinks, it creates all blocks and obstacles there. For some of you, maybe it's all just too much. Maybe it's all just too much. And this is causing a few anger and frustrations and questions. But again, I do feel a lot of it's in the head and in the mind. There needs to be some form of communication here. We've got the star. It talks about wish fulfillment. There's good news. I'm telling you, it's going to put you on the right track, on the right path. You're going to make the right choices and decisions around you. For some of you guys, yeah, there's good news around health. There's good news around all different kinds of moves here. Generally, yeah, this is about you pouring your heart and soul out there. It's just getting everything off your chest, or your worries, your fears, your hopes, your desires, literally everything. And this is going to bring in some balance, and you're going to see that what you've got right in front of you is good and right. And it's a good positive, it's a wish fulfillment, it's a blessing. You manifested this. You manifested this situation, maybe even this person into your life. And now it scares the life out of you. There is communication here. Good, clear, honest communication. That is the key. That's going to break the cycle here. Again, cutting all cords of negativity around you, whether it's mentally, physically, or emotionally as well. It's going to bring you some clarity to the situation. I kind of feel like you're dealing with someone who knows what they want. They don't like no for an answer. They've got good, strong, solid boundaries and barriers in place. A tough cookie, basically. And maybe you're not used to that. Maybe you're not used to that. And maybe this person's a little bit more independent than you, a bit more passionate, a bit more independent, whatever the case may be. But I see you guys growing in a positive way, in a real good positive way. The right judgment call is going to be made here. And obviously you've got the universe on your side. You just need to let go of the past and anything that's kind of weighing you down. And that's where communication comes in. But you're building something amazing here. You're building a career. You're building the foundations within a house, home environment. You're building up your life from scratch again. So it all takes time. So stop worrying, stop stressing. It's all good. And that's where we're saying. Stop thinking. Literally stop thinking. Cut the cords, cut the negativity. You're nearly there. You are nearly there. But yeah, look at that. Look, we've got the Lovers. We've got the King of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like it's like you've got everything there. You've literally got everything. You've just got to work together as a team, get things off your chest, out your system, work together to bring in that balance, because you're the one that's suffering here more than anything, and this is why everything's up in the air and all over the place. It really is. With that Three of Swords, it can also be other people, like in your head and in your mind. And again, that could be the past as well that's holding you back. But equally, if you've got someone saying, is this right? Is that right? Questioning your life for whatever reason, or interfering in some kind of way, it's going to stick in your head and in your mind and put questions out there. But don't go sitting there thinking. You've got a good, strong, solid thing here, which is working to your advantage. You've got some highs and lows with any form of relationship here, but yeah, let everything out there. Get everything off your chest and out your system. There is some pain and suffering as well. Now that can come in many different forms, as we know. It could be that overthinking. It could be physical pain that someone's going through as well. But I've definitely got teamwork here. You might not always get on, but that's relationships for you. You work at it, you get on with it. But there's got to be clear, honest communication. We've got the devil there as well, thinking. Again, we could have some outside interference in some kind of way. There's some toxicity there, overthinking. It could be you and a few addictions as well. But I'm telling you, your patience is going to pay off here. So it's about looking at things from a different angle, a different point of view, learning the lessons here. But I kind of feel like things are growing and altering in many different ways. And like I said, there's birth, rebirth here for some of you guys. For some of you, there's going to be proposals. Some of you are obviously there's marriage involved somewhere along the line here, or commitment, definitely commitment. New contracts that are being formed, new moves that are being taken. There's a completion of a cycle anyhow, ready for a new beginning there. And I do feel it's really blessed. Again, we've got the star coming through at the top there of this. So I do feel patience has paid off. I really do. There's a lot of light in this situation. And, you know, even though there's been obstacles here, there, and everywhere, and, you know, maybe you've been dealing with somebody that has tested your patience, but I kind of feel like if you've stuck by that person all this time, through thick and thin, there's rewards coming your way. There are definitely rewards coming your way. And it doesn't have to be monetary value. This is just different forms of blessings come in your direction to lighten the load, to show the appreciation, to, yeah. There could even be gifts coming in this weekend. There's all sorts, but we do have that negativity that needs to go. Because there could be some arguments and disagreements because someone just will not let go of something. They will not focus on the here and now. And again, if someone's repeating time and time again, it's damaging not just one person, it's damaging everybody involved here as well. So let's just see what we have with the flower guidance cards. Yeah, definitely clear out the old. That's what they're saying. Blessings are coming. They're asking you to stay grounded. Again, it could be karmic. We've got the law there as well. I don't feel it's like jail or anything like that. I don't feel like it's legal law. I really don't. I feel like this is karmic lessons that are being learned and completion of a cycle. But I do get pain. I do get pain. We've got somebody here that's been suffering in some kind of way, and it's been getting to them, and it's been bringing them down. And again, when you're in that low vibration, you think all sorts, and yeah, that's not a good place to be, but keep rising. Look, there we go. Breathe is working out perfectly. Angels have heard your prayers. And then to reassure you from what I said, there's too much thinking that's going on. Just keep your eye on the signs. For some of you, there is a new love for yourself. There could be a new love that you guys, like I said, that next phase, that next cycle, that step up in your relationship. So a newfound love for you guys, that when there's going to be celebrations there as well. For some, there's pregnancy, birth, rebirth that's happening around you as well. There's new house and home on the horizon here as well. So whatever you're manifesting, whatever you've worked towards here, it's all coming together nicely. And I kind of feel like this may all happen at once as well for you. So scary, crazy times, crazy energies, but they're asking you to follow your heart, let your hair down and have some fun, but also speed up now. Just let go, and things will speed up around you. And as I cut the deck, we have keep strong. Talking about boundaries, we had it a moment ago when I brought that up. And then we have that crossroad energy. And that's what you're in. Put the music on to lift the vibration, sing, dance, do whatever makes you happy here. For some of you guys, like I said, money could be the problem here as well. So there is a new job on the horizon there, but there's definitely shocks coming in because we've got the Tower and we've also got the shock card. Okay, so expect the unexpected, but even don't let things kind of bring you down into that negative realm. It's actually something good that's going to come from this. I don't feel bad. I really don't. I don't feel bad, I don't feel let down, but you might kind of take it the wrong way. There's a lot to do with lessons here. And maybe just some of you are just fearing like the worst is going to happen, but they're telling you, look, keep the faith. You know, you're going to see things pan out and work out for you. So that's what I've got for this weekend. I hope that helps you guys. I was just kind of seeing if there's anything else. There's good news communication coming in about a new path, a new beginning. They're asking you to take it, go for it. Don't hold yourself back. I kind of feel like we're going up the ladder, no matter if it's relationship or work career side of things as well. There's abundance there anyhow. It's kind of like coming out of that old dark energy, that dark cloud, that dark everything, but you're expecting the worst here. Just breathe. Literally just breathe. Completely different subject as well. Look out for fires. I feel like something's going to kick off here with fires. You could just hear about this somewhere along the line. Hopefully it's not to do with you directly. There could be a fire within a home situation that you hear of. And there's lies, deceit, deception around this as well. Whatever it is, they will get caught out. I do feel it's like something you're going to hear. I don't feel like this is going to affect you personally. I mean, it could do, but I don't feel that. There's a lot of motherly energies and motherly vibes here as well. Look out for headaches. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I'm just picking up on the energies, and it could be down to your diet. It could be down to stresses in some kind of way. So just make sure that you keep yourself grounded and look after yourselves as well. But that's what I've got for you. I hope it helps you. I hope it makes sense. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.